This is the only other Bulls team to win 4 straight to start the season. Remember these guys? Sellers and Oakley at the forwards on opening night. Gilmore in the middle. Paxson and a guy named Michael Jordan in the backcourt. Wayne Jordan made a pretty good career out of this for himself.
He sure did.
You know, a little association between the two. Jim Paxson is the assistant general manager at Portland, and John, assistant coach here with the Chicago Bulls. So still have ties with the Paxsons.
Now, John did the scouting on this game of the Blazers in preparing the Bulls. I don't think he called Jim, do you?
Yeah, probably went over to Jim's house for dinner and said, let's watch some tapes.
Yeah, okay. And you tell me all your secrets.
Yeah, you look at the Bulls and I'll look at the Blazers.
Tony knocked that one out. It'll belong to Portland. 4:46 to go, first half. Bulls are leading 46-38. Three to go on the shot clock for the Blazers. They're not going to get a shot off.
Good job by Pip. Good defense. Just tapped it away. P.J. Carlesimo says, take your time. Don't take too much time. You only get 24 seconds.
Gary Trent, who just reported on, wasn't aware of the shot clock situation. Portland already 10 turnovers in the game. Jordan on the drive. Strickland helped to strip it away. Last touch by Michael. It'll belong to Portland. Michael not happy that he lost that ball down the lane. Strickland sets it up for the Blazers. They've been kind of hanging around in this one. Bulls have had double-digit leads on a number of occasions. Boy, that Cliff Robinson around the bucket. What a touch. 17 points for Robinson.
They're playing him in front of him a little bit, get him to come out a little further.
Portland trailing by 6, and the Bulls on the attack. Scotty sets up the triangle. Jason Caffey, there's the shot clock left side of your screen. Pippen connects. 15 for Scotty in this first half. Pippen and Jordan have combined for 26 of the 48 Chicago points. Under 4 minutes to go, first half. Robinson down low, tangled up with the...
That should have been a 3-second call that time. They had him over the top. Tony Kukoc draws the foul, his first one. I watch him down low. He goes over the top. Now he's in the lane. 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 Now, I mean, how long do you get in the lane?
Sometimes you get more than 3 seconds.
Well, I guess you do, and it puts him to the line. It gives him 2 points instead of a sideline violation. He had Tony down there for quite a while.
You notice on that sequence, Red, Tony started in front of Robinson and then worked his way to behind Robinson. And I mean, you suggested a moment ago that they start playing Robinson from in front.
That's what you have to do. You play him in front, but then you don't let it swing around to the side so they can fire that pass down the middle to him. So, Vicky Simpkins in the lineup here.
Blazers have missed opportunities of the free throw stripe. This time, it's kept alive by Gary Trent. Cliff Robinson out on the floor against Simpkins.
Over the top.
Yeah, Dudley went off the top that time. Grant is fouled on the follow.
They are just jumping over. They have no respect for the Bulls rebounding on that end. I'm sure that Carlesimo says when the shot goes, go up for it. Rodman is in the locker room.
Foul is on Weddington. And it's his second personal. There is Anthony Cook, who went out in the first quarter with a shoulder injury after just reporting into the game. Spent no more than 30 seconds on the court and got it wrapped. Harvey Grant makes good on his first. Blazers as a team from the free throw line just 66.5% as a team. 1 out of 2 at the line here. They've done no better than break even for the most part. The only exception being Dudley, who put in 2 in a row, and McKee had a couple. Camping to Weddington. 10 to go on the shot clock. Jordan off the screen. Dudley the rebound. Strickland swings loose of Michael. Scored and a foul. Weddington picks up his 3rd personal. 5 on the team, and Phil Jackson in a bit of a dilemma now with Weddington having 3 personals and Longley 3 personals. So Phil, whether he wants to or not, is going to have to go small. Bushler comes in, replacing Weddington. Strickland with 11 points. It's going to be real interesting on that West Coast trip, Red, because the Bulls are going to face some tall talent at the center position on the other side.
Well, they got a guy that nobody knows is in the league. And Popeye, Michael off the mark with that one, too.
Jason Caffey deflected it loose, and he gets called for the foul. Caffey picks up his first personal. They'll go down the other end.
Popeye Jones, somebody that nobody doesn't, they don't even hear this guy, and yet he'll be tattooing him for rebounds.
And he's helped Dallas off to a great start here in the early going.
Dallas 4-0.
Portland has missed 7 free throws in this first half.
But they don't care. They're getting the ball back.
Yeah, they are.
Off the free throw.
Exactly.
When you've got the inside, that should not happen. Once in a while, maybe, but not as a regular thing. 18 points for Cliff Robinson.
Makes good on a pair here. 19 for Robinson. And the Bulls lead is down to 2. Scotty sets it up. Coming up on 2.5 minutes to go first half. Pippen takes Trent off the dribble. Robinson the rebound. Strickland on the run. He does not have the numbers, and they set up some offense. Cliff Robinson with 12 to go on the shot clock. They clear it out for him. Jordan helps out on the double team. Dudley's the open man in close. Dudley with 7, and the Blazers have caught the Bulls at 48.
And the crowd has a right. 20-second timeout.
So the Bulls, who have led by double-digit margins. Matter of fact, their biggest lead was 14 points earlier in this first half. Now tied with the Portland Trail Blazers at 48 apiece. And on Wednesday, November 15th, when the Bulls battle the Cleveland Cavaliers, it's BTI America's Travel Clock night. First 10,000 fans entering the United Center will receive a Bulls travel clock, compliments of BTI Americas. The last 2-10, the Blazers, who hit a dry spell in the first quarter, have rebounded here in the second quarter. 10-2 run. In the center position with foul trouble.
Right.
Jason Caffey over Cliff Robinson. Boy, Robinson gets up, doesn't he?
Let's go down the other end. Shoot a free throw. Ben Simpkins.
Simpkins moving in on the rebound battle as Dudley hit the deck. Dickey's third personal foul. So that front line of Chicago scarred by foul trouble. 1:48 to go first half. The Bulls' biggest lead was 14 points in this game, and now they're in jeopardy of losing the lead altogether.
They've been outscored here 27-17 in this quarter. The Bulls could not figure out how to put the ball in the basket. They have not really figured out how to put the ball in the basket the first attempt, but when they get it back, they go right to it.
Dudley leaves the first one short. He had made 3 in a row after missing his first. Kukoc back into the game, replacing Dickey Simpkins. So now for the Bulls, you've got Bushler, Jordan, Kukoc, Pippen, and Jason Caffey on the floor.
That's where the Bulls were last year when they said we need a rebounding power forward.
Yes. Dudley misses 2. Tell you what, the Blazers would be ahead in this game if they were hitting their free throws with any kind of regularity. Kukoc finds Bushler. Nice look to Caffey. Yep. Turnover Chicago. 1:33 to go. First half. Strickland on the walk for Portland. Trent missing from the corner. Jordan ahead of the field. Pippen didn't see him. Tony on the run off the baseline draws a foul. Foul's coming up on Harvey Grant. It is his first personal. First in the last 2 minutes for the Blazers.
Pip down, fires it over Tony. Tony goes baseline. He knows he's going to get fouled. He's got to get that ball up.
So the Bulls, who have struggled through this second quarter after leading 31-21 in the first. His last game against the Blazers back on March 6th. Tony contributed to 15.7 rebounds. Kukoc here tonight, just 2 points. Kukoc in double figures in 2 of the 4 games this season. 15 against Charlotte in the opener, 10 against Boston. Makes good on a pair at the line. Bulls lead it by 2. Coming up on a minute left to go, first half. Strickland against Jordan. Ran into Scottie Pippen. Robinson off the wing. 21 in the first half for Clifford Robinson. Tied at 50 in the final minute, second quarter. Campy goes baseline. Nicely done by the rookie.
Yes, he went up with a power move. He bent around his man down the side.
I think he surprised Dudley with that move. Game clock on the right, shot clock on the left of your screen. This is Rocket Rod Strickland. Trent, I thought he traveled. Pippen knocked it away. Trent with a force with 5 to go on the shot clock. Kukoc to Bushler. Pippen on the left. Bushler has 5, and the Bulls with 4 unanswered points move into a 54-50 advantage. Final seconds, second quarter. Strickland chased by Jordan. Time winding down on Strickland. Oh, what a move by Rod Strickland with 3 seconds to go in this first half. Bulls by 2, Scottie Pippen. Kukoc from center court. Almost. First half comes to a close here in Chicago. Phil Jackson looks up at a 2-point ball game. Bulls 54, Blazers 52. Now let's go back to the WGN studios for a look at what's ahead on WGN News, followed by Rich King and the WGN Sports Halftime Report.